Yo, so check this out. In the Bible, the Lord told the children of Israel in Exodus chapter 12 and verse 2 that this shall be the beginning of the year to you. This will be the beginning of months. And when he told them that, it was the month of Nisan, which would be like our month of April. You know what I'm saying? So this is the new year according to the world, and all that's fine and good. We're going moving off of a Gregorian calendar and all of those different things. But, I just wanted to speak to a message that, is in all of these things. When you look at what the Lord was saying about the new year being in April, what's happening around that time? It's a lot of life happening around that time. The plants and the flowers are growing, the trees are sprouting with leaves and different things of that nature. Things are coming into being. It's almost like, things are refreshing and starting over, right? And so it's a beautiful time, a lot of sunlight, you know what I mean? And so that is what the beginning of the year is supposed to be like, right? According to the world, this would be the beginning of the year when everything is dead. There is no plants, no flowers, no trees, just looking at how God created the world, you know what I'm saying? You don't start things off in death, right? And so just applying that to ourselves and our spiritual lives, you know what I'm saying? And we looking at this new year, I want for us to realize that Satan wants for you to start things off in darkness and in death, and he wants for it to end in darkness and in death. You know what I'm saying? And so don't start this year, if this is going to be the new year that, we acknowledge and we proclaim, don't start this new year off, in the same dead ways, the same lifeless thinking, that you went through the last year with, you know what I'm saying? Because those things going to just end in the same things taking place, and then when you do begin to bring forth, when you do begin to sprout, things do begin to grow, and you start it off in a certain way, then it's going to be the wrong offspring. You know what I'm saying? So we want to follow God's order, you know what I mean, and try to start the new year with life, you know what I'm saying, with things blooming, with things prospering. Try to produce what God programmed you to produce. You know what I'm saying? What God orchestrated for you to produce, like the world does, at the true new year that the Most High spoke of. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little message that I wanted to give. I know a lot of people look at 2021 like it's the refresh button, or it erases everything that happened in 2020 and different things of that nature, but it doesn't. We're going to have a lot of stuff that's coming. You know what I'm saying? This year is going to bring more things. A lot of stuff that happened in 2020 was just the beginning of things that's going to take place going forward. You know what I mean? So, prepare your hearts. Try to be in tune and in sync with God. You know what I mean? Don't start off dead. Don't start off with the dead thinking. You know what I'm saying? If the branch cannot bear fruit unless it remains in the vine, and so don't start off outside of the vine. And we know who the vine is. You understand? And so that's what we want to make sure that we connected with, so that we can be receiving what we need to receive, so we can go forward in this new year. Because ain't no telling what's coming. Like, everybody, should have learned from 2020 that you don't necessarily know what's coming, and the only things that's going to take place is going to be what you want to take place, and what you allow to take place based off the position and of where you are mentally and spiritually. So it's about you. You understand? Wherever you put yourself, God is going to do what God does, but it's about you and wherever you put yourself. Ain't gonna be no new you unless you allow it. Ain't gonna be no new things for you taking place. No, some of those desires and some of those goals and different things taking place that that you want to happen if you don't allow it to. If you don't become that new person that's able to receive those things. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to a lot of some of these these prophets and stuff that give you the same words every new year, that God is about to do this and God is about to do that. You know what I'm saying? But God is going to do what God is going to do, and that don't necessarily mean that it's what you want him to do. So a lot of times the things that we think we want God to do is not what's best for us. You know what I'm saying? So God is gonna move how He moves, but how are you gonna move? You know what I'm saying? So you got to make that decision to move in accordance with His word, move in accordance with His ways, man, and start the new year off with life. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to bring to y'all. Happy New Year. You know, we here, 2021. You know, I thank God. I'm grateful for my family and everybody who made it. You know what I'm saying, to this year, because the last one was a little crazy. You know, we know that we getting closer and closer to the return of the Messiah. The earth is bearing His footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all of the things that you seeing are the footsteps of God. All the things that you seeing are the birth pains of us about to give birth to the greatest event that ever took place on this you know, on this planet, in this universe. You know what I'm saying? And that is the return of the Son of God. You know, to set things in order. And once these kingdoms and stuff fail, that's what you're seeing happening right now. Kingdoms are falling. The earth is trembling at the nearness of the coming of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? People are being positioned, getting put into place about where they stand. What rock do you stand on? You know, where's your faith at? Where's your heart at? Where are your desires? You know, all of those things, man. It's taking place. So don't let your guard down because we in a new year. You know what I'm saying? But be vigilant. You understand? Seek God. Seek truth. You know what I mean? And make sure that you stay prayed up. So Happy New Year to y'all, man. All praise to the Most High Yahuwah Elohim by way of His only begotten Son, Yahshua HaMashiach, who the world knows as Jesus Christ. Peace.